Saturday 4th of June, Delaney Park, Brad Newson referee, Mana versus Naenae first 15s. So one thing to be very careful of, Brad, in the future is you never make an assumption that things are going to happen. So it's always good to actually start moving with that kick. You know, if it hit a goalpost, you need to make sure you're right there. So just standing and looking is not always a good thing. So just be aware of those kind of little things. That's a good scrum call. I like that. Nice and measured. Gives you timing to look at what you're trying to achieve with each call, so that's good. So if you look at your body position there, Brad, you never once looked at the Naenae backs. You should have been able to back backwards looking at the Naenae backs. Good whistle. Keep that up through your career, mate. Good positioning, well done. Well, not bad that time. So just if you watch yourself there, Brad, on that last one you just started to rush across, you probably didn't need to just sprint towards that tackle. You could have just come across a little bit and just sat and observed. and if they had gone through the gap, you could have just gone straight ahead. So just be careful you don't rush into situations when you don't need to. So I'd make the same comment about the kick there, Brad. Yep, you can assume it's going to go over, but it always just looks good if you've just got your momentum going forward a bit. That's a very good running line, Brad. Straight ahead and then back in. That's really good to see. Yeah. So I'm going to look at your body orientation and what you're doing here, Brad. So look, you haven't once looked up at that Naenae backline. Not that they're offside, but at the end of the day, they are your responsibility.
Shop in.
So I think in that one, Brad, if you had given that another 1 to 2 to 3 seconds, that Naenae number 8 would have picked that ball up and you'd have carried on and you'd have had one less penalty already. So another couple of years' time, Brad, you could assess that situation and go, well, you were technically correct about the penalty, but did it actually have any impact on anything? I don't think it did. You could have played away from that and then had a wee chat to the player at the next line-out or the next opportunity. But you were technically correct. No issue with that at all. And certainly if that player cuts down options, well then you are absolutely correct. So here, Brad, I'm going to look at what you do with this kick. You don't have ARs, so you have to make the decision on this kick. So I'm going to watch where your running line is and how well you can make a decision around this kick. And fortunately, you didn't have to make any decision, but it certainly looked like once again you were just going to sit and watch. In your games, no ARs. You need to think about very quickly getting ball on line so you can observe whether it goes inside the post, around the back of the post or whatever. That was obviously not a good example of anything. I love the way that you sprint to get at least ball on line with those kickoffs or get in front of it. I think that's terrific. Well done. Keep that up. And I think your running line is pretty straight as well, which is even better. That's a very mature running line. Well done.
Colin, Dan Magnum, Will fail.
Colin didn't. Daniel didn't.
Yeah, I've only got 70.
No.
Got to get 80. 80 for Jubilee Cup.
85.
85, is it?
Yeah. 80. You're 80 just for basic level 1.
That's 75 still. Everyone says 75, 80.
Yeah, no, you're right. 75 because a couple of guys. I think Colin got 77. So he's.
Yeah, so that's.
But for Jubilee Cup, you got to be over 80.
Yeah, but that's what. Yeah, 75 is for level 1, and then over 80 for Jubilee Cup. There's only 3 refs that got it. So Pincock didn't even sit it. There's a few others that went in there, so we'll do it again. But I'd rather do it on Sunday morning when you're a bit fatigued. At least you've got food in your belly. Right.
Okay.
See you later on.
Have a good one, mate.
See you on.
I liked your play-on call back there, Brad, with the blue player in front, but the ball had come off the green player, and you called play-on. That's good. Well done. So I'm going to watch your head in this one, Brad. So I got the impression that maybe it's because your head is looking down rather than having your head up. Might be part of it as well. Let's just have a look at that. If you look at your body orientation there, Brad, as soon as you played advantage and then raised your arm up even further, you closed your body off to the opposition defending back line. So you're restricting your vision. So sometimes you're better off to actually call advantage and make sure that you're still looking at the defenders. So I probably didn't show enough of that kick, Brad, but if that ball had gone around right about the post area, you're in no position to make a decision. You need to get ball on line. You need to run forward and after he kicks and get between the line of the ball and the goalpost to be able to make a correct and accurate decision. Otherwise, you're just guessing. So once again, it didn't impact you on that kick, but another day, it could severely embarrass you. So another wee tip you can do is go to the kickers, make sure you kick behind the line. So you can say that at the very first kick, and then if he kicks over, next kick you say that first one was in front of the line. You need to ensure you kick behind the line, so you can manage it in that respect. And then after that you might blow it and give the scrum, or manage it for another time. But those are things what I call in the back pocket, which is what takes you up to your next level. The little things are all correct. Looking at back lines, following kicks, following passes back towards in goal, always having your body momentum, always being aware of just that one day when things go wrong that you're going to be there ready. They're the little things that take you to the next level and up to being a premier referee. So there, definitely your head is angled down looking at the ball instead of having your head up. You can look down with your eyes, and then it's easier to actually observe defending backlines.
kennel dog's body.
That's a nice, slow secondary signal, Brad. Well done. Looks nice and controlled, nice and calm. Well done. So one of the things you want to do in your positioning, Brad, is you don't want to get caught in this 5 metre zone along the touch lines. So you want to try and stay infield as much as possible. That time you ran sort of straight up this line up here, and it's once again it's panned out, didn't cost you anything, but it's not an area of the ground that you really want to be refereeing in. Keep out of it at all costs if you can. So already at that scrum I saw you flick your head up at the Naenae backs. Good to see. So I didn't film that kick, Brad, because I was just writing some notes, but I saw you start to follow that kick in, get a little bit more ball on line with ball and post, and it looked like you were able to make an accurate decision, so well done. So once again, that scrum, I saw you look up, pointed at the Mana backs. Just shows awareness of what's happening, so that's good to see. Well done. So I like your calling of advantage, and particularly your calling of advantage over. Fantastic for this level particularly. All the players know what's going on. Good stuff.
Slow it down, boys. Left, rookie, left.
Good positioning for the try. Well done.
Leave it. Ricky.
So that kickoff is one of the little things, Brad. Replay it and see where he kicks the ball. So Brad, if you just go back and replay that sequence, that ended up with a quick throw-in by Mana, not a quick line-out, and in actual fact that player had no rights to throw that ball in quickly because he was not the person who went and got it. The ball was thrown to him. That's all I'd challenge you around that decision, Brad, was what was he doing with his other arm? Was he actually levering off a Naenae player, or was in actual fact nothing at all? So therefore, is it potentially penalisable? Or is that just a real technical decision by the referee? So that player, Naenae player, Brad, did he have any rights to that ball at all? Was he already on the ground and then reached out and grabbed it? So in actual fact, should he have been penalised for playing the ball without being on his feet? So I'll review that situation. So did he dive on the ball to get it, or was he already on the ground? That's the difference. So the other thing I'd challenge you about that kick, Brad, was it actually taken in the middle of the paddock? It definitely looked like they took it on this side of the halfway line, which was a real advantage around the short kick. He was trying to eliminate a lot of Naenae players out of the game. Make sure kickoffs at halfway are taken from the middle of the paddock. You kicked it on the ground, I think it was okay.
I grew up with 9 brothers.
Oh. I grew up with 4 sisters and I don't understand netball.
There you go. You're so bad.
I didn't film the last conversion, Brad, but it was over on this side of the paddock. You were right out in the middle, and the guy was kicking from over this side. You, once again, were in just no position to make any decision around a ball that went around that right-hand side upright. You don't have ARs, you must be in a position to be able to make a decision around that, so put yourself into it. So I'm just going to look at where you run from here to see if you put yourself in any kind of position to make an accurate decision. Maybe if it had been a kick and it had to make a decision around that left hand upright this time, because that was the closest one, you might have been able to get it right from where you were. At least it looked like you were making a bit more of an effort that time.
Zach, from this side.
Yeah, you fell back into your old habit there. You, in my mind, you never once were looking at the Naenae backs. Did it have an impact on the game? No, it didn't, but it's about awareness. Keep working hard on that. Showed awareness of the defending back line that time. Saw you point at them twice, so that's good. Good job, well done.